When you ask, can a player be the best player on the championship team? Here's what I think. Here you go. Take us there. Are you that dude? See, you have to be that dude.
They're in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I understand.
Yeah.
Wounded.
Right.
Who got them there?
He did.
Yeah, you
Jimmy
don't think
Butler.
he's proven that?
Yeah, right.
He's proven that. They're wounded.
But I had them losing even if he were healthy to Boston. So what I'm saying
Boston's
to you,
a much deeper team.
I understand, but I had him losing even if he were healthy. So what I'm trying to say is I get where you're coming from, but that's coming from a place where you evidently thought they were going to win. I'm of the mindset when I'm thinking about the best player on a championship team, when all else fails, everybody know what you're going to do. Everybody know what's coming or whatever. Here's the damn ball. Give it to me. I'm going to do it anyway.
Kevin
There's
Durant.
nothing you can do about it.
That's
KD. That's
LeBron.
LeBron. That's people like
Kawhi
that.
Leonard.
Jimmy Butler, that's right. Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Butler's a big-time player. He's not that. He's big-time. Got mad love for him.
T-Mac,
But
do you
there's
think
levels.
he's that?
I think he doesn't have to be that, though, because what Miami builds as a culture, they do it by committee.
Okay.
But they will be good enough to win a championship.
So he's on a good team.
He's on a damn good team. Absolutely. And he will be the best player on that team because of what is surrounded by him.
Okay.
He will be the best player on that team.
Well, let me be very clear.
Please.
The disappointment in the statement you just made, and I mean, the brother's getting ready to do a one-on-one tournament. We got to talk about that. But the disappointment is that
Point it out.
Tracy McGrady was one of those stars that a franchise said, here, give it to us.
Yes.
Take us there.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say to you is that you're saying Jimmy Butler's he's great, and he's in the right system, and he's on a great team. That's not what we talk. I understand the question.
Saying with another guy, he could do
that.
that. With another talent, he could do that.
Absolutely.
They just need another piece.
For sure.
So
that piece does not necessarily need to be better than
Let me ask you a
But give
question.
us a name.
If he had an Andrew Wiggins alongside of him, who would be the better player? Jimmy Butler, right?
Yes.
But Andrew Wiggins would be very valuable defensively, and he could provide offensive scoring.
Andrew Wiggins would not be enough for the Miami Heat to get it done. He's enough on Golden State because of all the other weapons they have. Not for Miami. You know better. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it.
What Miami has right now, and they add another piece like Andrew Wiggins.
Okay, well, let's do that, but let's use it the other way. What if we had a younger T-Mac on the Heat?
That's different.
No, I mean, whoa. Let him answer now, because he hit me with the trick question with Steph Curry. If we had a younger T-Mac on the Miami Heat, would Jimmy Butler still be the main player?
You know he wouldn't. Why are you asking me that question?
I just want to make sure. Well, then your answer is...
So we saying this
Andrew Wiggins ain't me. What are you talking about?
It's levels. That's all we saying. It's levels.
Like you don't know what
That's all we saying.
I'm saying he doesn't have to be LeBron or KD.
Well, he gonna keep getting put out the East Conference Finals.
He has a great team around him.
He gonna keep putting out the East.
The question isn't, does he have to be LeBron? Can he be the best player on the team and win a championship? And you're saying, yes, but we need another piece.
Yes.
And that piece doesn't need to be as good as him.
That piece doesn't exist.
Can we talk about his one-on-one league? Because
I was going to do that later, but if you're going to
call on this subject,
you could get
I
pissed off how you
remember
want.
the T-Mac that I spoke to when you talk about being that dude, and suddenly you got amnesia.
Jimmy Butler's my favorite.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.